Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting video and the latest and greatest in Pokemon TCG news. This is the PokeAdvisor podcast bringing you the latest news, not only in Pokemon but also in all things Nintendo. First, I want to start by saying I'm giving away this exclusive Destined Rivals Elite Trainer box. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys' feedback, and it means a lot to me if you guys would subscribe to my channel so that I can give you more content to consume. It really motivates me to keep going, and yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with the show. So we're going to be talking about Mario Kart World that was just announced on the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct with the Nintendo Switch 2. When was it? 2 days ago? So Mario Kart World, really exciting. I mean, look at this. The graphics look amazing. The carts look more karty, more car-like. There's this new open world perspective that people are really going to love. I mean, there's a lot. So let's break down the web. This is the official Nintendo Mario Kart feature website. We're going to break it down here and then watch the trailer so we can have a better idea and know what to look out for. So it says start your engines and race across a sprawling world. So it's very open world, as you can see. There's Rosalia here, some new maps, Luigi, some new moves, Bowser with looks like a Bowser's World behind him. You've got Yoshi jumping off of a motorbike here. Princess Peach in front of Princess Peach's castle with the art style from the Nintendo 64, the iconic Princess Peach's castle. You've got Toad looking cute as ever. Wario with the spiked shell, which looks like it's making a comeback, of a staple in the Mario Kart series. Hit the open roads with Mario and friends. Zip around courses in a vast world where everything is connected. Race along grassy plains, bustling cities, wide open waters, big old volcanoes, and more. Plus, everything in between, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2. So it is going to be very open world. Everywhere is your race course. You can go off the course, and part of the race is actually getting from one course to another. So pretty cool. You got these very monumentous beings in the worlds, like this dinosaur. This beautiful track looks like it's Yoshi's Island, just from the Yoshi sign here. You've got DK boosters. Not sure how the shells are going to affect you. You'll maybe have to go left and right to try to avoid them. And then this pretty cool open world. But we can see there's a lot of content here, and it's pretty safe to say that there will be a DLC way in the future, maybe next year. But yeah, lots of content to kind of enjoy. Bowser Jr., a sprawling world of courses, speed across plains, cities, waters, volcanoes, and much more. Everything is connected. So this blue track, well, this is a river, but the track to get you from here to here would be its own course. Here to here would be a course. Here to here would be a course. So look at this, they're traveling on the water in this open world style format, which is pretty cool. So we can see this Bowser's World going through the clouds. I mean, there's just so much here. There's just so much. I'm really excited for this game. Go beyond the course. There's more to racing than just the course. Hop off the course and race the distance to the next one. So like I was saying, this is part of the race. It won't be traditional laps. So this bridge is an example of one of them. Here you have the snow tundra, which is a track on its own. I thought that's really cool and adds so much more to the game. And then here you're going across a river to get from the jungle to what looks like the beach. So that'll be interesting to see if there's any favorites in these open world side courses. So the modes, there's the classic mode, burn rubber and heated. Now 24 drivers race, so that's a lot of races. Compete to earn the most points across. So this is the classic mode. 4 connected courses. Try to claim the top among 24 racers. The areas between courses are part of the race too. A non-stop transcontinental rally. So knockout tour, barrel through back-to-back courses with no pit stops along the way. If you don't place high enough by the time you reach each of the 5 checkpoints, you're out. Drive hard to survive and aim for first place. So this is pretty simple, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite new additions to the game. So you start off with 24 racers, right? Now in the first race, you have to be in the top 20 spots. If you're in 20, 21, 22, 23, or 24, you're out and you're not competing into the next race. So after the first race, second race, you have to be in the top 16. If you're not in the top 16, you're out. So that includes 17, 18, 19, and 20. So another 4 racers are out. So now we have a total of 8 racers out of the game. And then 12, so another 4. And then 8, so the last 4. So is that, oh, and then it goes into 4. So you got to be top 4. And then they do the classic first place. So that's going to be really fun. It's kind of like a tournament mode. This is pretty cool. So there's new costumes, which will be pretty cool to see. So now we have free roam, drive wherever your heart takes you. Where to? That's up to you. You can see you're driving through a city, through the desert. Take off in any direction in this new mode. Explore areas that pique your interest and maybe even snap some in-game pics at scenic spots. So we saw this classic Peach and Friends photo, Toad and Luigi doing tricks in the Wild West, it looks like, and then Mario going through this very rural looking area. Play together, have a blast with friends, whether near or far. So up to 4 players can race on the same system. 4. And only one person needs, I mean, for the same system doesn't matter, but if you're using different systems, only one player needs to own the game. You don't need to have both systems have a game. And you can use a Joy-Con 2 controller with the wheel accessory. You can also use the Joy-Con controllers, Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers connected wirelessly. So you have a use for your Nintendo Switch accessories. All together, anywhere, anytime. So game chat, fire it up. You can start talking to your friends using the camera. Game chat does have an open access period for pretty much the rest of this year and March 31st next year. It's free. You don't need an online membership. Afterwards, you will need a membership. And Mario Kart World will be available June 25th for $79.99 MSRP. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if I can save this as a desktop. Beautiful wallpaper. Really like this. Very colorful. I mean, there's just so much detail in here. There's a bunch of new characters. I wonder if we can go into that. Goomba is a racer now. This little, I think he's from Super Mario World 2. Ladybug. Who else is? Penguin. So a lot of famously common side characters, but non-traditionally main characters. So Switch 2 will have a Mario Kart World bundle for $500. That's $450 for the Switch 2, and then an extra $50 will get you that Mario Kart World bundle. There's the Joy-Con 2 wheel set of 2 that you can buy. I'm not really a big fan of them, but each your own. The Nintendo Switch 2 camera, so that you can see your friends and your friends can see you while talking to them. It'll be sold separately for about $50. So yeah, let's get into the trailer and see now that it has more of a meaning to us. So we start at the Wild Wild West, Yoshi. Cool restaurant with nice graphics. And we got Mario racing.
Let's go!
Here we go. So he's coming in from another different part of the world. Love the music. You got your motorcycle, doing tricks in there. You got hoverboards now, jet skis. Your plane kind of has this jet-like appearance when it's floating in air. Expansive new world, beautiful. I'm really excited for this game, guys. It's such a long time since I had one. Now you can grind on rails and walls come, so that's gonna be really fun. You got to play with characters like the cow. Yeah, guys, I'm really excited. Oh wow. I'm not sure, so this is an item that lets you use your car. I'm not sure what the functional use that is. Absolutely amazing. I'm really excited for this title, guys. I can't wait to, try it out and share my experience with you guys. Hopefully race some of you guys if you plan on getting this game. I know I sure am. And that is the Mario Kart review. Stick around for the next episode where we'll be going over Donkey Kong Bonanza. So that'll be pretty cool. And just a reminder, Nintendo Switch Treehouse Part 2 is revealed today, so check out what other reviewers are saying, and we'll go over more games in future episodes. Let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thank you.